Guys, welcome back to, I guess, another episode of the Full Monty. Doing another video today. Might try these once a week. Let's see how this goes. But man, I'm excited about today because I had a incredible week. Stuck to a nutrition plan, made the gym. I did miss one day just because of some reasons I couldn't make it in there. But this last week, it's kind of like this cumulative. Everything was just coming up to October 25th was the deadline, and so we had to get all our shit straight, all the forms, all the documents, everything. You know, the money we get comes from the state, so everything has to be on the up and up and legit and pass all their inspectors and all this other stuff going on. And so October 25th was the deadline, man, and I had this huge long to-do list, and I just, man, 3:30 Friday yesterday, I was 100%. It passed everything. And so it was just a hyper week of intense focus, getting shit done and making things happen. And man, it 3:30 it hit. I was like, yeah. So I kind of want to talk about that, what kind of led to that, because I made a switch 2 weeks ago. As you may or may not know, man, the Full Monty, we're all about, you know, I'm either in crash and burn or we're going to survive. And I'm going to talk about the different things that I'm changing after this reboot in my life. And just everything is just so much better than what it used to be. If you want to know what it was like, I might put a link somewhere down below of really where I'm coming from and what's taking place. So kind of want to talk about, what caused that to happen, because I'm not sure in my past state where I was if that would have even happened. But I wouldn't even have the job that I have today if I wouldn't have made some changes. So I love my job, just everything's really going good. So kind of want to talk about what that is, and when it comes to productivity and really what makes you hone in and focus and get shit done. Because everywhere you look, man, gurus, they're peddling the latest, productivity hack, right? That one trick that will magically increase your input by 10 multiplied, right? But I'm going to give it to you straight. There are no shortcuts. There's no magic bullets. There's no secret formulas. It's just one unsexy truth that most experts, they just gloss over it. They don't talk about it. And the key to real productivity isn't jumping between a million different hacks. It's developing the skill of ruthless single tasking. Okay? It's just drilling down on it. Let me explain. In a world engineered for distraction, the ability to focus deeply on just one thing at a time is now a superpower. Okay? It's the core. It amplifies everything that you're doing when you're able to do this. Think about it. How much quality work are you really producing when you're mentally juggling a dozen open loops, flitting between tasks every 5 minutes? Man, on my browser before I started doing this, my browser, it was like these little tiny squares. I had like 5 billion things opened, and I was jumping back and forth, and I'd start one thing, and next thing I know, I was like 10 miles down the road doing 10 other things, right? How productive is that, right? Switching gears, man. It's expensive cognitively. It's expensive. It drains your mental resources. It's leading to sloppy surface level output. Nothing that you're doing gets your best when you're fractured attention to so many different things. You operate in a state of this perpetual shallowness, right? But when you bring your full self, everything to bear on a single task, all of a sudden magic starts happening, right? You reach depths of insight, right? The quality goes up, efficiency, right? That simply aren't possible when you're task switching you're acting like a hyperactive toddler or something. This guy, man, he called it flow. Flow. We hear that now and it means something probably totally different, but it's that state of total immersion where time dissolves and your best work emerges effortlessly, right? And you're in the flow, right? Top performers in every domain. I don't care what business it is, what's going on. The top performers have one thing in common. They have the ability to go fucking deep, man. To shut out distractions, give their full focus to a task at hand. They understand that productivity isn't about cramming more and more low value tasks into each day. How many low tasks can we cram into a fucking day? It's about spending more time in deep work mode, producing things of real quality and impact. So here's a radical proposition. Strip away 90 fucking percent of your shallow busy work. Get out them freaking shears, you know, the ones you go out and you prune the fucking flowers with, you know, your handy dandy, whatever. Prune your to-do list mercilessly. Just go at it and make space for focused simplicity. Then take whatever you're working on and tackle it with everything you fucking got. Resist the urge to multitask. Resist it. Stay with it, even when it gets uncomfortable. Push through to completion before starting something new, or at least as far as you can take it, right? Sometimes you got to hand shit off. So this single tasking, the art of bringing your full firepower to one thing at a time. No half-assing. It's whole-assing now, man. That's where we're at. Simple? Yes. Easy? No. Right? Single tasking, it's freaking hard, man. It's counterculture to everything that's going on around us. It requires you to set firm boundaries, man. Say no more often. Delay gratification. But I'm telling you, the results are undeniable. That shit is working, man. You'll produce better work in less time. You create more value with less stress. You reclaim your mental space and energy. So, man, forget all them freaking hacks, man. Ditch the surface level little tricks and all that stuff. Cultivate the skill of fierce single focus. Make deep work your default mode, man. Doesn't happen overnight. Man, and when I first started it a few weeks ago, I was like hammering back and forth. I'd go back to default mode, come back, and I mean, I don't know how to say it took practice, right? And you'll begin developing this rare ability to go deep. And the rewards, man, that come with it. I'm reaping the rewards right now. So, are you ready to embrace the power of single tasking? This is what you do. You pick one high impact task, ruthlessly eliminate distractions, set some time for uninterrupted focus. Then what? Sink your teeth in it, man. Don't let go until it's done. That's real productivity. And you know what? It's there for your taking. All right, man. This is the Full Monty. Hope you enjoyed this little short, like whatever we call these things. I have no idea, as you can tell by my high production studio and grand lighting and fantastic camera angles and work and all this. I have no idea, dude. I'm just some old fuck just doing this stuff, but I'm just sharing with you what's working for me. Full Monty, subscribe below. Hope to see you on the other side. All right.